Let's learn about street food from around the world.
1. Cincinnati chili, USA. Cincinnati chili is a famous street food from the city of Cincinnati in the state of Ohio, USA. People buy it at casual chili parlors, small, simple restaurants on almost every street corner in the city. The meat sauce has unusual spices like cinnamon and a little chocolate. People serve it on top of spaghetti noodles with shredded cheese. Visitors from other cities are often surprised by the unusual combination of flavors, but locals love it.
2. Lomo saltado, Peru. Lomo saltado is a popular street food from Peru in South America. You can find it at small outdoor stalls and casual restaurants on busy streets in Lima and other cities. Vendors cook beef, onions, tomatoes, and French fries together very quickly in a very hot pan. The sizzling sound and the delicious smell attract people from far away. It is served with white rice. Lomo saltado is special because it mixes Peruvian and Chinese cooking traditions.
3. Crepe, France. Crepes are one of the most popular street foods in France. On almost every busy street and market square in Paris and other French cities, you can find a small crepe stand with a large round hot plate. The vendor pours thin batter onto the plate and spreads it out in a perfect circle. Crepes can be sweet, filled with chocolate, strawberries, or sugar and lemon, or savory, filled with cheese and ham. People eat them while walking, folded up in a piece of paper.
4. Suya, Nigeria. Suya is one of the most beloved street foods in West Africa, especially in Nigeria. At night, you can find suya vendors on street corners and at outdoor markets, grilling thin skewers of spiced beef or chicken over open charcoal fires. The meat is rubbed with a special spice mixture called yaji, which includes ginger, paprika, and ground nut powder. The smell of the grilling meat fills the whole street. People usually eat it with sliced onions and tomatoes.
5. Shawarma, Middle East. Shawarma is one of the most popular street foods in the Middle East. It has a long history. It originated in the Ottoman Empire hundreds of years ago. Today, you can find shawarma stands on busy streets in countries all across the region. Large pieces of chicken or lamb rotate slowly on a tall vertical spit. The vendor slices thin pieces of meat and wraps them in warm flatbread with vegetables, garlic sauce, and pickles. Today, it is so popular that you can find it on streets all around the world.
6. Samsa, Central Asia. Samsa are baked pastries that are one of the most popular street foods in Central Asia, especially in Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. You can find them at almost every bazaar and market in the region, fresh and hot from a clay tandoor oven built into the wall. Each samsa is made by wrapping spiced lamb and onion inside layers of flaky dough, then baking it until it is golden brown and crispy on the outside. Vendors stack them in tall piles and sell them very quickly. They are gone by midday. They are best eaten immediately, while they are still warm from the oven.
7. Banh mi, Vietnam. Banh mi is one of the most famous street foods in the world, and it comes from Vietnam in Southeast Asia. On almost every street corner in Vietnamese cities like Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, you can find a small banh mi cart or stall. The vendor fills a crispy baguette with meat, fresh herbs, pickled carrots, cucumber, and a spicy chili sauce. Banh mi is a great example of history in food. The crispy baguette came from French colonial influence, but the fresh herbs and spicy sauce are completely Vietnamese.
8. Meat pie, Australia. The meat pie is one of Australia's most iconic street foods. You can find them at bakeries, sports stadiums, petrol stations, and street stalls all across the country. A meat pie is a small, round pastry filled with minced beef and gravy. Australians eat millions of them every year. People usually eat them standing up, holding the pie in one hand and squeezing tomato sauce, what Australians call ketchup, on top. Going to a football game and eating a meat pie is a very important Australian tradition.
9. Antarctic hairgrass tea, Antarctica, Antarctica is the coldest and windiest continent on Earth. No people live there permanently, but scientists from many different countries work at research stations for months at a time. Antarctica has very few plants, but one of them is a real flowering plant called Antarctic hairgrass. It grows in small patches on the rocky coastline during the short summer. Some researchers at the stations collect the grass and brew it with melted snow water to make a simple, delicate tea. It is not sold on a busy street corner, but for the scientists living thousands of miles from home, a warm cup of Antarctic hairgrass tea is one of the most comforting drinks in the world.